I don't know how to start this, so not much happening on the outside. But this is my sketchbook that I did for a very long time, either June or July of 24. Yeah, July. I finished it end of 2025. This is the first page. This is gonna change a lot. I draw this guy maybe 10 million times in the sketchbook, and it changes every single time. So this was him mid 2024. This was my brother's art. This went to a waterfall, and then I took pictures, and then I went home and I was like, I'm gonna pretend I'm artsy as hell. And this is Crow. This is the same guy as the guy in the beginning. Crow, bunch of OC info. Beginning is really not impressive. These two are from an event that I went to where a bunch of artists come together and then they draw regarding one theme. This one was like last 5 minutes, and then this is the actual thing for the event. Also a bunch of pencil things that are not impressive at all. I rewatched Blue Submarine number 6. So this is the guy from there. And then I got these weird, you know those like solid body charcoal pencils? Except it wasn't charcoal, it was some color, sepia, I think. So this was that. This was, oh, I also have an issue. I just draw chins really big, and then I don't notice it until months later. My beautiful wife drew this. This was for college, I believe. I had an assignment where I had to do a looping environment animation, so that was me figuring that out. This was for a D&D one-shot. Same guy as in the beginning. Some random somebody. This was me in class, I think. Just homework, assignment, writing and stuff. I felt a deep yearning to draw ponies, so this is that. This is for an animation. I ended up animating this. I'll put it here if I find it, but this was my first semester ever actually doing my major thing, because our university has a foundation year, which I kind of hate because it's a horrible idea for me because I know what I want to do. So second year you actually do your major, so that was me doing my major with Shadow. Shadow with your money gang. We love casting spells. And this is more pencil stuff. More pencil stuff. This is a D&D OC I had that I used to play as, and then that campaign fell through, and then I forgot about him, and then I randomly remembered about him again, and I drew him, and now I also forgot about him. Anyway, this is his partner. This looks horrible, but this was for an assignment. There was like a short Disney animation. The dog was just jumping around, and I had to take pictures of the paper animation. That's what shoot a dog is. More pencil stuff. This is again that Forgotten OC's partner. I have to get back to this because it was an awesome story. This is Madra. I really love this. I still love this. I don't know what I did to get this kind of line here, but it's kind of awesome. Then this is a mandatory Nightcore girl. Same guy as in the beginning. I was experimenting, and then this was a thumbnail for a homework assignment that I ended up hating because we had to do it on vellum, and if you've ever used vellum for like pencil stuff, it's impossible to erase anything on it, which wasn't specifically an issue. I just have a very heavy hand, so it would like imprint on everything, so I'd have like smudges everywhere, and I couldn't erase the smudges, and it pissed me off. This was me drawing my friend's OCs. This is my friend's OC. This is my friend's OC. This is my OC. I was figuring out his hairstyle. This is another friend's OC. This is that guy still trying to figure out how he looks. This is another friend's. Oh, this is my wife's OC. And when I say my wife, I mean a very close friend. These are also me figuring out his hairstyle and somewhat coming to a conclusion because I didn't like his original thing that I had for him. I've had this guy for 5 to 6 years maybe now, and I just did not enjoy how he looked, and I wanted to make him more pleasant to draw. Because they're not like a character design thing per se for me. I just want them to be pleasant for me to draw because it's a self-indulgent thing. This is for another animation thing. This one ended up being awesome. I'll attach it if I find it. If it's being very determining here. I think this was me trying to figure out an OC because he doesn't have any cool things about himself that are like distinctive aside from the tattoos on his body, but I don't want just the body to be distinctive, so I was trying to see what I can do with the face and I ended up doing nothing, so that's there. This was for an Instagram thing where there were like points on a thing and like you had to fill in for every category. I don't think I ever ended up finishing that, but it's fine. This was me in history class. I just started reading Vagabond properly because I've read bits here and there, which is a weird thing to say about a continuous piece of literature, but I don't know. I decided to finally start properly reading it, and this was me in class digesting how much I love Musashi. This is a class thing. This is also for class. So a bunch of our professors have this cool thing where they give you index cards and you have to like do a random doodle and your name, and that's how they take attendance, and you can take it back at the end of class. This is the only one I took home because I just really liked this guy. We also got prompts, and the prompt was like your favorite folklore character, and I couldn't think of anybody but Kashey Besmertny from Russian folklore. I'm not Russian. This is same guy as from the beginning. There's a lot of art of him. If I have the ability to, and if I still want to, I'll put a counter over here where that counts how many times I've drawn him in the sketchbook alone. So take that and multiply it by 10, and that's how much I've drawn him total during the year. Every single semester I have a prison-like countdown of how many days of each class I have left, and then like a little calendar. Even though I have a planner, I can do it there, but Jeff the Killer, because I have to draw one every year. This is, again, from my OC story. Don't know what this was supposed to be. This one is for my final for that class. This is for another assignment. This one was fun. I just realized I hate tweening. Not because it's hard, just because it's not interesting at all to me. More stuff for class. I have this character that I literally never touch upon his story ever, and I don't talk to anybody about him. But his world is probably the most developed out of my OCs, which is crazy. This is also from the other OC world. Oh, Jesus, okay. This bunch of homework stuff. This is for an assignment. This ended up being really cool. I just threw it away because it was huge and tattered. I was doing anatomy stuff, more anatomy stuff. Okay, we're gonna name them first OC thing and second OC thing because I don't have proper names. This is from the first OC thing. This is Kuromi as a little girl. Oh, another chicken thing. I want to say Ice King, but the woman version from Adventure Time, but I don't think that's what I drew. Me and my friend investing in the stock market and during the crash. Same guy from the first OC thing. This here I'm already getting to current, more bulky type of way I draw. Not bulky. I don't know what to call it, but I changed the style I draw him in a little bit. This is his brother. This is my OCs and also favorite characters as Chikawa characters. Which if you're a real one, you know I have charms with the Yakuza people as little Chikawas. This is from class. What is this? First OC thing. More homework stuff. And also Chikawa again. Very big fan of this guy. More homework stuff. I don't know what this was supposed to be. It feels very kindergarten to me, but in a good way. This is the guy I was trying to figure out hairstyles for, and I feel like this is the final version I ended up settling on. I just don't draw him enough to have a set on-model thing I do for him. More stuff with my pen that I love. It's an awesome pen. I have to refill it because I bought all the colors in bulk. You can refill them separately, so you can buy whatever colors you want. It's a really great pen. I never use this for notes ever. I exclusively use it to draw. I remembered I have extra lino blocks left from high school, so they're multiple years old now. I wanted to do something with them, and I found a TikTok video, I believe, where somebody was making stamps of like little patterns and stuff that they would use on drawings, so I did that because it was cool. They're somewhere. around here. And I did Keanu Reeves, and it does not look like him at all, because I decided to go in straight with pen for some reason. It's ugly, but this was like me rolling out the ink for those. Oh, I have a TikTok with this, of me drawing this guy. It's with a glass pen. It was pretty fun. I just didn't account for this paper smudging it everywhere, but it's fun. I liked it. I probably should do it again because it was fun. What is this? Oh, this is from Crit. This is Akiyama from Yakuza with those stamps, and I still really love this. I keep forgetting I drew this. It's really nice. This is him again, not as nice. First OC thing, current active Dungeons and Dragons characters. I ended up changing his face proportions a lot, and I'm still like changing them back and forth because I can't settle on how I like to draw him. And we have like 6 months left of the campaign, so is there really a point in doing that? Probably not, but it's fun. I don't know what this is. It's just a half-done face. Then I found a bunch of nature pics and I just put them together because I wanted to draw, but I didn't know what to draw. When that happens, I either do random studies or random nature stuff. Because I realize I never draw items or anything natural that isn't people or characters. This is my D&D character's mom. I think this was around the time when I just started figuring out how I like drawing her. Because she had like 3 iterations, which is not much, but it's a lot for me. But yeah, this was me figuring out gesture. This is Atsushi Sakurai. Who is this? Oh, this is my OC's dad's dad. That's what this is. This is my current D&D character when he's older, because they live in an Arctic climate, so they don't have bees, but his hyperfixation is bees, so I drew him as a beekeeper in the future, even though it's probably not going to happen because bees are extinct. But in a perfect world. I think this is me and my friend. Might be lying to you. Those are not our hairstyles, so that's why I'm doubting it. More pen stuff, D&D OC, random people with random hair. This is the next semester countdown. This is a bunch of ugly environment stuff I had to do for a class. And then I like ended up covering most of it in paper so I could draw on top of it. This one I really like. I just hate that you cannot tell what's going on. More pen stuff. This homework, I believe. That's my OC with his mom. His mom is dead. They never met. But that's him with his mom. This is him as something. This is more Majima. See, this I like this. I like when I do this. I just cannot translate this to literally any other face shape because I think it hangs on radical line here and the radical lines here, and that's just not every face. More Majima. Something. Mom is a giraffe. I don't know. This was me figuring out a lost finger for my character because I don't know how a prosthetic would work in 1800s that would actually move. I could probably Google this. I could, but I wanted to figure it out. This was for a homework assignment. I was figuring out a map that I had to animate things on, so like my character would go from here to, you know, like it would go in a circle. A dog. Nishiki. Ichiban. I miss drawing Yakuza. I don't know why I stopped. Ichiban. OC from a third and secret animation. OC thing. D&D character. I love this page. This thing, I keep using this as an emoji. I just don't have Discord Nitro anymore, so I just spiritually send it. And then this was during the Minecraft meal in McDonald's. Keanu Reeves. I really love watercolor. I really love it. I can't paint academically, so Russian internet hates me for it because none of this is academically sound. But I do enjoy it, so I do it and then I never post. This is another homework assignment. More class stuff. More oh, this film went hard. I just can't post it anywhere because it has like real life information. First OC thing, same guy. I don't know why I drew him so deflated. Don't know what that is. First OC thing, he's just like not a particularly involved part of the story. I hated this when I drew this. This kind of goes hard, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, don't know who this. Oh, this was me figuring out his partner, I think. Give me a second, I'm gonna get the final. I ended up figuring them out at work. Anyways, this is the main guy, and this is whatever this was supposed to be. It's still no last name, but then this is that same guy. He changes a lot. It's not like as noticeable of a difference. I feel like it's more just like a style difference, but I still think it's fun to compare, and I do it all the time. Keanu Reeves, because I was trying to get watercolor swatches here, and I was like, oh my god, this can be such a cool and artsy background. Then this were the swatches, and then my friend drew this again, my beautiful wife. And then all of this was when me and my beautiful wife went off on a trip with our third friend. It was pretty fun. I drew things here that were probably not that bad, but I thought they were horrible, so I stuck a watercolor painting on top. And then this page was empty. This is by my wife again. Oh, yeah. Anyway, that's also by my friend. This is pretty cool. I don't know what's going on here. This was me planning out my fake Louis Carmen journal that I still haven't made, but hopefully this summer. I leave cool longish projects like that for the summer or winter break, so that whenever I'm like, ugh, I'm so bored, I don't know what to do, I have something to do. Faces, weird faces. I was doing things. More pencil stuff, solid snake. Either solid or naked snake, I'm not sure. Oh, the abandoned D&D character. I keep changing him too. I think like the more I understand muscles and stuff, the more buff my characters become, because I keep wanting to practice. Keanu Reeves. None of these are like him. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's horrible and disgusting. Second OC thing, first OC thing. This is, I made stamps with this. They look pretty awesome. Completely objective opinion. Not at all biased. This is the D&D character. See, I changed him again. I don't know why. I was going somewhere with this. I should go back to that. This is pretty recent. This is like a few weeks old. This is the tracing of this so that I can put it on lino and then I can stamp it. This is very recent. I posted this a few days ago. I got a photo blue pencil and I wanted to scan it so I could, I don't know. And then I printed it on vellum because I saw a bunch of people on social media do it. It turned out pretty cool. I think it's pretty awesome. I just think I need to use less ink because it keeps rubbing off, especially like the dark black parts. It was pretty fun, and I really want to do something with that because I really enjoyed how that looks. This is an old watercolor thing. Last few pages is me bullshitting because I was tired of the sketchbook. I'm not used to having sketchbooks for this long. They usually take me a few months to finish, at most 2 to 3. So a year and a half is insane. Anyway, more him. I ended up fixing the face and it still looks like bullshit. I should put something on it, but I don't care enough. More old watercolor. All of this is from back when I was in my home country. I got like a pad of they have like postcard prints on the back, like the little place for a stamp and lines. More I think this is, I'm not sure who this is supposed to be. This is the D&D character's mom. More of the first guy. Oh, this was my last attempt into graphical pencil work. Again, I'm saying, same guy. And then this is Sofia Vergara, because, yeah. I really love the art, whatever's happening with the art. Same guy, the crow, again. This was me doing random studies. Again, I did not finish this. More random pencil work. This was really fun. It looks kind of whack, looks kind of ugly, but I like this. Because I think me and the pencil kind of entered flow state together. More pencil stuff. Again, I don't know. They look kind of horrible. They look ugly, but the feeling of making them was really nice because the pencil slid around. It was fun. And yeah, that's it. This is me giving up. There was like 2 pages left. That's my sketchbook. My current one, I got this, so it's significantly thinner. I don't have much in there. There's like 2 things. There's this Copic thing, not Copic, the marker thing, and then more autos and more characters. Yeah. So that's in progress. I also got a large format one for my next thing, so that if I want to, I can do large scale things. It also has really nice paper, and it also lays flat. But yeah, hope you enjoyed. So whenever I finish this one, the small one, because this one's gonna take a while, I'll post another one hopefully. I have multiple other sketchbooks that I could do tours on, but they're relatively old, like 2020, beginning of 2024, 2023, and I I wasn't in the best state of mind back then, so they're kind of ugly. But yeah. Bye.